in the short time that I have left.
Do you have Ah, I'm gonna need to go make another Gabumon and another Agumon. Fun.
Alright, are you guys ready? Are you guys?
Eh,
Please,
Now let me adjust the music volume.
Vanchetti.
Wait, is that the music that's coming to Keontae? The
nope.
fanfare?
Nope.
Yeah.
Well, I don't hear anything through Keontae currently. So I don't think that's coming through him. I also don't hear any music coming through Forge. So you've got it
Two
somewhere
themes are
else.
currently playing.
Okay, so the sound effects from my soundboard do not come through the audio. It goes through the same channel on Streamlabs as my microphone. I wonder if there's a way that I can set this.
Oh, I get it.
Hello? Hello, hello,
Hello.
hello. Alright. When... Yeah. I don't have any days. There's not any
Oops.
candy
Nope,
in the
nope,
kitchen.
nope.
We don't have any candy in the kitchen.
Ah.
You can have an apple, or you can have the rest of your food. You already had a banana. No, no two bananas. Just you can go get. You can get.
There we go.
I can't get you one, but you can just wait until that you an apple. All right. When last we left our heroes, they were facing off against the terrible twosome that is Fox and Soxy, narrowly avoiding being armed confrontation. Then they managed to sway their way through the conversation. Now they go to meet with the mysterious priest of this tomb. Who knows what they'll find next in this episode of Titans and Tabernacles.
Okay, do we see anything notable on our way to the mayor, I guess?
Most of what you see are these empty and boarded up buildings. The buildings themselves seem to be well taken care of, but it seems like you can see the occasional scorch mark, but in general everything is clean and pristine. You guys can move now.
Well, yeah, but where are we moving to?
You're heading to the entrance of the church. Just climb.
Well, we gotta jump this wizard right here.
No, not good. Not good at all. I reported you to the priest. I'll set you right. You'll see.
Shame I don't have Zone of Silence.
Mhm.
So over here.
Nobody
Right?
fully ignores them.
These youths.
So up over here, right?
Oh, please, I'm way older than you are.
Keontae?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'll move
Now they're folding into each other.
when you get close, you'll see two individuals. Those one a very young elven-looking person, and then the other a very wizened in um, a very wizened dragonborn, and who looks to be he incredibly pressed upon by the age, by their age.
I believe it's time for introductions.
Um, Goo will come up. Um, Habit. This is these are there's some people that came from the outside. They um they were able to get in, so I assume they have the key and some method by which to control it. Um, I think that they would like to go inside the temple and see what's in there. You'll see the elf look up at Goo. He can't be more than like 4 or 5 feet, but 4.5 feet tall. And he'll turn to the dragonborn. Sir Abbot, they are very well armed. I do not think that you should meet with the the priest. He will step up closer to you guys. From his appearance, he seems to. His scales are very dull with age, but from the lighting, you can see that they were once a brilliant silver color, but now they're pale, almost like stone gray. Ah, it seems like the fated day has arrived. Please, which of you holds the key?
This thing, kind of flail it to my right just a little bit
Yes. Very
with a swirl of my wrist.
very good. And who is the bearer of the sigil?
Mm-hmm.
Which sigil?
The one that would allow for one to grasp the blade.
Mm-hmm. The one holding the blade, maybe?
You bear
I think
it?
I would
No.
Let
Or
me,
this-
let me
Do
see.
we know about a sigil, or
You can infer that he's talking about the curse mark.
allow me? Dobat will remove the bandage on his level 2 mark.
I see. His eyes seem to almost light up. The lifelessness that was in those reptilian eyes gets a dangerous places a dangerous amount of focus on your arm.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's why I chose it to be me.
He leans in real close. He can't be any shorter than in like 6.5 feet, but you can tell in his prime he was probably um, um closer to 8 feet tall than in his current hunched self.
Yeah.
Ah, it's
He leans closer to who?
Me.
Dobat, since he's a
I'm
little.
revealing my curse mark.
Oh, of course. Not the one wielding the blade.
May I see the key? You'll hold out his four-fingered hand.
I'll slightly toss it to him.
He will roughly catch it. The weight of the blade itself help seemingly to surprise him, but he does heft it.
Mhm.
Yes. This is everything we need. Tell me, will you assist us in leaving this place? It has been many generations, and we've long since atoned for the sins of our forebears.
Is he a freaking bad guy?
They're all descendants of those who were once bad guys.
Yeah, but did I just hand this guy who shouldn't have the key a key?
So, let's see here. That depends on what is required to free you and what will happen once you're freed.
When we're freed, we'll be able to bask in the moonlight, touch the dew on the flowers, and feast on things that have not been seen by our eyes, are those 1,000 generations back.
I am going to insight. $17.
His wording is careful. His speech, he's practiced. His demeanor seems to be well trodden. And he's been in this position for a while, and he knows how to sort of present himself as to not be threatening, but still letting out an air of command.
Okay. And then my first question. What does it require to free you?
Inside.
What binds you?
Inside the ancestral corpse has been entombed here. In its chest, a heart still beats, though none of my generation has seen it. We know it is there, for as long as that heart beats, we remain locked in here. Even if you threw open the door, we would not be able to cross its boundary.
Oh. Can I, like, slowly take the sword back from him? You want me to take this sword, or one of us, to take this sword and kill that heart?
Yes. The three sealed us that Yurke, Layla, and Mr. They stated that we would be locked here until the progenitor's heart fully stopped. But no one predicted that it would last for this long.
Mm.
And
What are your people's current feelings of Layla and Etufernus?
the previous generation it espoused many hard feelings towards them, but that voice was quelled. Those of us that remain are all that is left. We simply do not care. We are barren. No new children can be born until we leave. There are not enough of us to continue.
I said we help them. I mean, I would like to know why they got locked in here, but hey.
Yeah, Keontae,
Mhm.
this isn't gonna be a can I try something. My curse mark's up in level 2 right now. Can I see the flow of blood energy?
Um,
I have
no,
a theory right now.
there's not really a blood energy, but you can try and hone in on the curse mark with a Arcana check to sort of determine in like magically he whether without without touching them whether these people have
No. My theory right now is there is energy flowing into that tomb. Into where the heart is.
if you have detect magic,
I do.
you can focus it and you can see those kinds of things.
Alright. So you'll see Dobat think for a moment. And then the curse mark will grow up to his eyes, and I'm gonna use detect magic.
Give me a Arcana check.
Advantage or flat?
Advantage.
Um, did the mic cut out?
I don't know.
Advantage. Okay. $22.
You can, with your detect magic, you can peer through the flow of the primordium. The primordium itself is magical, but you can see that there's sort of a countercurrent, a thin red line of energy that flows opposite of everything else under the water into the temple itself.
And does it look akin to the energy exuded from like a blood crystal?
Yes.
So you'll see Dobet look. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why the heart's still sustained. The war is
You have a theory?
fueling. I don't have a theory. Well, let's put it this way. There's blood energy running into that tomb. Through the primordium. I think this heart is still beating because there's a war going on outside.
It's feeding it. Ew. Yeah, let's take this thing down.
Ugh.
That's wah.
And with that,
All that blood in the sand.
Yeah.
All those wars. Man, I knew something was sketchy.
And
Question.
Dobet will point it out to the other, like Nobody and Mana, where the current is.
Nah, this ain't cool.
You have a question, Nick?
To keep these people trapped in here, man. Where is it?
Well,
Tell me where to go.
Before that, I was gonna ask my question.
No.
Was this the missing link that I was looking for in my connections?
It doesn't seem to. It doesn't seem to be, but it seems to be a chain. Part of that chain.
Nobody will keep that in mind.
And at that, the mark will go back from his eyes and down back into his arm. As I'll let the spell... Just kind of leave the spell as is, and it'll fade in time.
Yeah.
Ugh. That's also an interesting thing that I can do.
Well, the fact that you just swore yourself to Layla, and she's got all these people in prison down here. For what? For her own... What? For herself? For her research?
Doubtful. If she wanted to keep them here, she wouldn't have sent us here.
I am, while we are here, going to cast Detect Thoughts.
Abbott, like Lucille, his mind seems to be a steel trap.
Yeah, he's had to deal with people coming in, figuring out this situation, and then dying in the process. Sorry. I don't know.
Fox, the young elf, he seems to be he's thinking about different ways that he can take you guys out. So if you guys try anything, he's especially paying attention to.
I want to know why he's so.
Nobody.
I want to know why he's so worried.
I wonder why they're so concerned with the two of us. I will speak into Mana's mind.
I think we should be flattered.
And this is also close enough for you to hear her thoughts. It's a lot of grumbling about the way things used to be. Didn't used to have all the. There used to be more people, so more than. Like her mind wanders from there.
Are they eating each other?
I wouldn't put it past them. But
Alright, so we must go into the tomb and stop the heart, yes?
If you would please.
If what? Why? When his voice get deeper?
If you would please.
Well, you taking us? since you're asking and you're all confident, you're worried about something. So you taking us? You're our guide?
Sadly, I cannot enter the temple. I am a
Who can?
priest
Yes,
who
sir.
cannot commune with my flock. The last head priest locked themselves inside the temple, and no one except the key holder can enter.
Wait, so the last priest locked himself inside. He went in.
Yep.
You're not trying to lock yourself in. You're trying to get everybody out.
Yes.
Come
While
on,
this
for
is
your
while this is happening, I am going to basically give a good glance over at every single one of them to see if there are signs of vampirism.
Give me a religion.
I mean, since I had that thought earlier, can I just flat out and ask, y'all don't eat people, do you?
21.
No, we have plenty of fish to eat.
From what water? Because, what does it smell like down here?
It smells like formaldehyde, basically.
Ew.
It is not. So, for Mana's estimation, it's probably not healthy for them to be eating any of the stuff from the water down here. But as long as they're not bathing in it, it's probably not going to immediately turn them into anything.
They've been down here for a long time, bud.
I'm aware.
They gotta take a bath.
And as far as we know,
Not
it's
really.
generational.
I mean, is everybody surviving safely down here? I mean, natural death is normal, but is anything odd?
What did I get
About
with my...
Yeah.
With the 21, and there are signs of vampirism, but you can tell that none of these individuals are vampires.
the suspense?
Yeah, none of these individuals. What? No.
There are signs of vampirism, but none of these individuals are vampires.
How so?
You are you do not know.
So not like bite marks or anything. It's just people are rather pallid.
Yes.
I will speak in one by one while this conversation's happening. Be careful what they say. There seems to be signs of vampirism.
Can somebody explain to me vampirism real quick?
Vampires.
Yeah,
Vampirism is just
what
vampires.
exactly how would we detect the signs of vampirism? Like, what would be the signs?
Right now we're just looking. Nobody noticed something was off about them, but we don't have any concrete proof.
Well, I guess my detect magic is still up. Do I see anything? What was that?
But
No.
Okay.
When was the last people that came down into this temple or into this tomb?
No one has since
No one has. This is the first time?
Yes.
I mean, But you're just waiting for us?
Or
They didn't have the key.
Well, duh. So you just was waiting. Just waiting.
yes,
Okay? Do you know when or what year it was?
sadly, our records.
Huh?
There have been several great dyings that have happened, and
No. I mean, like, from the day that you got locked in, when was that? When was it locked?
thousands of generations.
Thousands?
Yes, we've had those of us that are left are those from the last generation that have longer lives.
So, what generation are you?
Since the last great dying, we are the fifth generation.
Which one?
From the last great dying, we are the fifth generation. There have
It keeps
been
it keeps breaking up on the. Are you saying a number?
fifth generation since
There we
the
go.
last great
It,
dying.
Wow.
it was just breaking up every time you
Yeah, it
got to the
was. It was
number.
like I was getting closer to the microphone.
There have been at least 28 great dyings.
Yeah, when you say great dyings, like you keep saying it. Are you saying that there's a mass of you at all one time where you all just get sick and die, or you just fall out and die?
These great
That it's so
dyings
great.
things can loosely it is when a period of great disease, infighting, or otherwise is that cause a large quantity of the population to die, and in these great dyings, much information, history, culture are lost.
Is lost. Did he stop talking?
Yes, they're lost. It would be
Fifth
wise.
generation.
It would be wise to not expect much. We have
Look, dude.
there are some histories that are left, but
That are
there,
what?
there are some histories left, but they are inside.
Inside
because-
here?
Yes.
I think he's saying their histories are trapped in on the other side of the door.
Oh,
Oh,
well then
good.
great, dude. Since you're a priest and the other
All
guy
right.
is inside too, you can join us and take a look at your histories that you could share it with those who don't know when you leave this place.
Well, I was
And-
going to propose a different deal. I would say we would, of course, go with this, freeing you. But maybe allowing us to look at these records
I mean,
as payment.
Anne will be down there too. And they can't kill us or eat us or drink us. And I
Nobody
do my
will be
best to
able
stay away
to-
from our water, from their water source. I hope we have supplies.
I would assume so. Luckily, I do not need to eat or drink or anything.
Well, yeah, you.
I'm sorry. Maybe destroy your physical selves and put your souls into an object, and maybe you can be just like me.
Yeah, but that doesn't sound as fun. It sounds bodiless instead of soulless.
One day you'll see, just like me, a nobody. But
One day I'll see. Like I'm not looking at you. Okay.
he's not turning to look at you, but the eyes upon his artifact are.
Okay, so we could check out the records. I would prefer him to come with us. He's all hesitant and worried, but he's also looks anxious. And then the way that he's talking is like they're losing hope, but he was waiting for us. So technically, with me having the curse mark, I feel bad because I feel like
Wait.
I'm.
Sorry. Out of game? Is it because they're not invited inside?
Hmm.
Oh, that's true. If they're vampires, they have to be invited into places that they don't.
But he doesn't want to go. Is it because they're not invited to leave? Because the people on the inside die and he's just stuck? Maybe they should go in pairs.
Well, I was just making a joke.
Yeah, but still, true. What if?
But
Is that the case, Keontae? Do you need to be invited in?
It would make a lot of sense if they were vampires, and that is the reason, because most vampires, they can't be invited in, which means they have to be invited in, so therefore they would have to be invited to leave this place, which would be why they're being kept in here. And if we were to assume that the heart is the heart of the one that created them, that's how you get rid of the vampirism, is by killing the original vampire.
Yeah. But then that means, do we have to fight a vampire on the inside of this wall? Is that the priest that went in and never came back out?
We'll find out.
I don't like that we're having the conversation in front of him. I'm just gonna be like, my bad.
That's why
my
I said
bad,
out
guy.
of game.
Oh, okay, you did. See, smart. I so forgot.
Yeah, I said out of game because I am not having that conversation in front of these people.
Like, are you creepy or are you able to handle yourself inside?
I don't see why not. I just want to be able to look at these archives, if that's all right.
I like contracts.
I don't have any issues with that.
What are you gonna do for us, other than that? Because I mean, this is a big ordeal. I mean, can we get out of this place? You didn't. I feel like it should be a lot more. It should be a lot more, guy. Because they're stuck in here. I don't want to be stuck in here.
They are already fulfilling one function for us.
Yeah. Which?
They are going to hold back the intruders who seek to take advantage of the doors we've opened.
That is true.
They said they're going to do that? They said they got our back so that we can keep going forward, and they're going to
Well, I did
pull back to it.
on the I did warn the one we ran into earlier of the dangers of the individuals who are following us.
Okay.
But we have the key, so hopefully we should not be able to be trapped down here.
Well, let's hope.
If not, we can take.
Beyonce, do we have enough provisions? Are we ready to go inside?
Um, if you guys believe you're ready, you can go.
We can't go backwards.
Yeah.
What, we're gonna take the key and go the opposite direction? Can't go backwards now.
I got hit up by something.
I mean, anything that we would do to prepare outside of stuff that they can readily provide us would take us into the next day, which I don't feel like we should dilly-dally for that long.
I don't think so either. So that this guy has been ready for us. They've been waiting. They must have supplies for us already ready.
But do we want to use any of the supplies that they could readily
Hell
provide
yeah.
us, considering of what's probably is, and it's probably corrupted?
I would like
Personally.
to use physical supplies, not edible supplies. Physical supplies like I don't know, magic, torches, something. Stuff. They've been surviving down here all this time. They can help us out. If they need us to save them, they've got to contribute something. If he's not gonna want to come in here with us, and then he knows that there's some other one of him out in there that we now have to deal with, who doesn't know that we're on our way, we're gonna have to deal with that.
He is also an old man.
Well, yeah, he's an old guy too, but still, he said that they live a long, long, long time. Generation. This is the 5th generation down here, and he lives a long time. So their 5th generation could be hundreds or thousands of years, based off of when that Layla locked them in the tomb. And since he doesn't want to exactly tell me then the exact year,
He doesn't know.
he doesn't remember when he got locked in there.
He wasn't.
Or when they got locked in. So.
So the generations
Okay.
are based off of the shorter lived races, not necessarily
Races, yeah.
these long lived ones. It's but
Yeah, so he needs information in the tomb, right? Inside. But how do we know what to get? How do we know what to get if he's not willing to come with us? How do we know what to look for that he might need to help this generation survive?
Well, what he wants for this generation is us to get them the heck out of here.
That's it. Is that true?
That seems to be what.
So he doesn't care about finding out about his past. He just cares about, because he said that most of everybody just gave up. I can only imagine, years later, them wanting to come back down here in the tomb and go exploring to find out about themselves.
Well, that's kind of the thing, though. Like, as generations go on, people have different priorities. A future generation may care about their history, but they're just kind of done with this place. They've all lived their entire lives and their parents' lives here.
That makes
perhaps
sense.
paying for the sins of ancestors who died ages ago.
Yeah, let's get them out of here.
Yeah, I think it was
As long as I don't get ate.
Let's get out of here. But if you do find anything about our past, we would appreciate it. But
yeah,
kind of thing. So if we do find something, we can give it to them. Otherwise, just get them out.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Abbott will show you to the large doorway. You'll see on the door there's There's a regular smaller door here, but there's also that same plate that you saw before.
Y'all really got to stop drinking that water. Journey. As a little vampirized child in the background, eavesdrops. I don't mind the water.
Sorry, I need What was that about not drinking the water that had it as he just scoops a full of water from the river and just starts plugging?
You do what you do, buddy. You've been living here all this time. If this here is y'all's Trevi Fountain, not Trevi Fountain. What's the thing called that lets people live forever?
Fountain of Youth.
Yep. If this is y'all's Fountain of Youth, so be it. But I'd want to take some of the sample. Not to sample like me drink it, but sample like let's find out what's inside of it.
You probably have a couple of glass bottles. I'll note down
I probably have what?
You probably have a couple of glass bottles.
Oh yeah, I still have some potions too.
Can you guys hear me better now?
You're coming through fine for me.
I'm trying to figure out why it's not picking me up as much.
Yeah, it keeps breaking up for some reason.
Alright, I'm turning everything up, and I'm going to see if that helps. Hello?
Hello.
Does that
Hello.
help or hurt?
I guess it hasn't done anything yet. Usually happens when you're talking.
Okay, then we'll go with this for now. Alright, so you find it's a large doorway, double doors, under an awning, and there's a railing behind you where you can see the water flowing underneath the temple and down the canal. And you see in the middle of the door there's a smaller door, but there's also a plate to the left of that double set of smaller double doors.
Hmm.
Well,
What?
you got the plate, you got the key.
Put the key in the plate. We don't gotta walk through this. We already said let's go.
Hello again.
I'm used again as a key. Maybe one of these days you'll use me as a sword.
Don't get your hopes up.
It's also the same day.
We just met you today. Calm down.
It feels like I've known you forever. Maybe that's just how close we've gotten.
Calm down.
Will do.
Certainly a possibility.
The door unlocks, and the double doors swing open. Alright, let's do a little music. Think this is the one that I had for it?
Mm.
No, that's a little too fast. Was it this one?
could cast into darkness.
Oh, let me do something. I'll put a light. Just imagine that's just the light from. I don't know if the walls are working on this one. They seem to be working, but I don't know how visible it is. The smell hits you first. Old blood. Almost sickeningly sweet, deep smell of rotten flesh. But it's like an old smell. It's diluted.
Great.
Alright. You guys have the run of the place.
So now we're in the temple, I assume?
Yes.
Yeah, I just got back. It took a little bit to get everything done. I'm guessing it's actually dark beyond this point.
Yes.
Anyone have any opposition if I get some light going?
Go ahead.
Like every
Pass?
time we have light going, somehow blinds us at the same time.
I'll cast light on. I'll just kind of cast light. Just on one of my objects I have. I'll put it on a dagger for now, so I can sheath it quickly. I'm guessing you're
Was
setting
there
the light.
any before we fully close? It's not a door behind us, right?
It's an open doorway. Abbott's standing just outside of it.
Is there anything that we need to know that will ensure that we will make this happen to free you?
I do have dark vision.
Oh. Well, I don't.
Yeah, I think I do too. Up to I think 30 or 60 if I use something. Use
I
Aiden.
have 6.
Got it.
Now I can no longer interact with my token. There you go. My token's not my own anymore.
I propose we go left. The blood is a bit thinner that way.
I think I have loads. I forget where you see your visions in this.
If you right
Crazy
click on
sheet.
your token, you can go down.
Well, no, I mean like what visions my character would have. I forget where they are on this sheet.
It's on the front page under senses.
I can't control nobody anymore.
I think I
swear.
accidentally misclicked.
Well, Kari's also has control of nobody, so.
I don't see senses.
It's right above weapons.
Above weapons is armor.
Well, it should be in that same little bracket thing.
Well, then I guess I have nothing, but I thought Harngans had low light.
There's no low light vision specifically for races and stuff. It's only dark vision or regular basic vision. Now there's dim light, but that's just a state of light.
What?
Okay. Well, I've got light going, so whatever.
I still
The
can't.
biggest thing that you guys notice is that there's a
Do I have to reset?
there's
Sorry.
a lot of here. Let me do this. I'll delete nobody and then add. See if it works now.
Nobody blinks out of existence and reappears.
That's not unusual for him. Okay, I see what the problem is. Can you do it again, please? I can't access my configuration or it glitches it out.
It's exploding. Yeah, for when you're swimming. It has. No, ma'am.
Sorry. I will not. I will not touch my configuration. But what do we see?
There's
hallway.
a lot of obvious signs of the whole battle. There was a lot of bloodshed that happened here. It makes you think that the last great dying probably wasn't due to famine or disease or something. From the obvious signs of battle, it's and the graffiti outside that you sort of saw being mostly have been cleaned up. There was probably some form of revolt that happened here.
That's good too.
Well, I'm gonna just kind of go down the hallway, keeping an eye out for things. Oh, there's a door. I am gonna peek this door. I think that was a stealth check last time.
Yes, and I won't actually open the door. You'll just get a description.
6.
Gonna.
There's you see your dagger and peek through so as not to let bright light in. You see like a loose shape of a box in the middle and 3 key figures on the 2 on the left side of the room, 1 on the right side.
Can I tell if they're living?
No.
That will
It's
close
just
the door
3
back.
about
Figures
5
like
foot tall.
people?
It's 3 about 5 foot tall, old, slim things.
I can't tell.
Mm-mm.
So, and that's just because I don't have the right vision. Because, for once, I chose a character without the dark vision stuff.
So what if there was a great battle down here? And those people who remained in this area, I mean, they cleaned up, you know? So that means there were people who were surviving. If they cleaned up, then who's left down here? And how did they survive? And if so, are they like him out there?
Who says there are any survivors? By the way,
I could literally...
there's a figure of a fox and 3
There
5
is
foot tall figures. I can't
a
see
fox.
anything. B or F?
Fox.
BOX?
Yes, fox.
Thank you. I kept hearing fox.
Fox versus fox.
Do you mind if I
Good.
try to take a look?
Let's send y'all back to kindergarten.
No, it's because of it's voice over internet. As someone who works for Sparklate, it is a problem.
I am not that much better in stealth. but it's at least better than what Dobat did.
Yeah.
When you peek through the door, you see 3 tall urns, and 2 on the left side, 1 on the right, and what appears to be a large box in the center of the room. You can look, you can make out the door on the opposite side of the space, and you can also make out, well, no, from the way the door opens. Oh yeah, from the way the door opens, you'll be able to make out a small door that's been barred on the right side.
So urns.
Okay, that's what
Right.
those are.
Oh, I haven't said anything. I was just trying to confirm.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
urns.
Nobody doesn't say anything. Opens the door. It's urns.
Okay.
Ooh, that is no box.
It's
Question.
sarcophagus.
So, does my history lore kick in here?
Got
Nope, I'm not trying to stand on it. I'm just trying to stand by it. No.
It's unfortunately off-centered.
From what you can tell, this sarcophagus is of it's of early first era make. You've seen fragments of sarcophagi from that time, and never one intact like this. Usually, the ones that are this intact would be inside of a dungeon or a tomb like this. This one is, and they're nearly impossible to remove from that place full. So people will take big rubbings or pieces, shards of the sarcophagus out with them for research purposes.
Are there any markings?
Is there an epitaph?
There is. It is written in an ancient common.
Hi.
Hello.
You guys are able to read it. It's mostly a story about it's about 2 girls who lived in a small village that was attacked by a powerful old undead.
Okay.
And how they escaped and were saved by another individual that has a long elongated skull. So that you would immediately recognize that figure as Arcanus. She's very distinct for her in a lot of these home depictions as having an elongated skull and always holding a book in one hand and her outstretched hand and in the other. You see that very clearly depicted here. So your researcher's eye would immediately pick that out.
2 little girls in a village attacked by an undead, saved by Arcanus. Fun. Alright, anything with the urns?
I was about to say the same thing.
The urns seem to be decorative. They have other little anecdotes and stories drawn on them, mostly from the daily lives of people in that region. And Mana and nobody, you would immediately thought the wheat. Wheat is not a common, isn't a plant that would be on the Arcanus like our own Arcanus. That's a very recent crop to be brought over from Kitalu. So that you're
A foreign
able
make.
to, yeah, you're able to point that out.
Are they sealed?
Um, they loosely there's a wax seal around the tops of each of the urns.
Hmm. Urns from Katalo. Wax sealed. Could be a nice rye been fermenting here for thousands of years, or it could be something much more dreadful.
Yeah, given that the coffin itself speaks of Arcanus, I'd rather not.
You rather not what? Exactly.
Disturb anything.
Which means what? Stay here, not touch nothing, or
Don't crack open the coffin. Don't open the urns.
all right,
At least
cool.
not
I
yet.
can do that. I
Until
can
we
keep
can.
my hands off of things. It's Mana and nobody. Well, nobody. You're fine. It's Mana and whomever else feels saucy tonight. If nobody's feeling saucy, hey Jay, come
I
here.
mean, don't threaten me
have
with a
paper out
good
here for you.
time. But I'd
I have paper
rather.
out here. Come on. Don't touch that paper. Sorry, y'all.
Yes, don't threaten me with a good time, but I would rather get a hold of that archive before we start anything, as you say, saucy. I can't
Your
hear you,
writing
Gary.
paper is right here, and your drawing paper is right here. But
I'd
just
say
don't
we
make a
draw
mess.
this door to the right.
Are you done on the computer?
Wasn't
You
that
are?
one bar?
Okay, clean your mess up. See? Don't pull out paper until you clean your stuff up.
But it's
Yeah.
barred
Is this
on
one
this
barred?
side. It's
Don't
barred
put-
on this side.
Oh, okay.
Can I unbar
Journey.
it then?
Water and drinks don't go over here. You keep it at your table.
I'll unlatch it. And do I really have to bother? I
feel
look
like-
for the keyhole.
Everybody's breaking up.
You're doing what now?
Well, I'm barring it, and then I was going to, if there was a hole, I was going to look through it. Otherwise, I was just going to open it.
No, it's a solid door.
Then I'll open it.
Ask Zayden, stop
Carefully.
coming to me.
I will carefully open it. Can I press it?
Yeah, you should be able to press it.
Battle has begun.
Oh dear.
I
I'd
didn't
like to see.
Let's see. What did it change to combat turn?
I could.
Did-
Actually, wait. I do have dark vision, don't I?
Mm-mm.
Hold on.
I do as well.
It's what?
How am I getting folded by bugs?
I only have it because
Mhm.
I am
Look at this.
an elf right now.
Pencils are for writing, for drawing, or
There we go.
Oh boy. Oh boy. What did you walk us into?
This is my
Marker.
surprise case.
Sorry, I was.
crayons. I'm not gonna don't touch those. Crayons.
I am too busy reading.
Hold on. Take it. You have to put them back
Oh, that's
though.
a good call. I was wondering, like, who is that?
Because they didn't turn that light on. Mm.
Can
will
an elf
see these two, as the light enters the space, you'll see these two greenish gray skin, hug face, lizard-like creature. There's standing in the room, so their flesh is barely hanging onto the bones, with exposed bits of bones all over their bodies.
I mean, we already knew that. This was bound to happen.
Gross.
Can we just tell them that we come in peace and then hope that they have some form of cognizant thinking and not fight them? Is that a possibility?
Well, given that we're rolling initiative,
I'm just saying. Somebody's got to roll for me. Beyonce, you're gonna have to roll for me. Stay up a little bit for me. Ouch.
Call is first, I guess.
We can't hear you, Kiari.
It calls technically next because, sorry, nobody's first because it calls technically goes on my initiative.
Oh, then I'll just update it.
And don't forget about Bennu.
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
It call 13, so I'll put it call at 12. Alright. Nobody. But looking in, you see that they are loosely standing over this grate, and you can see that there's that primordium that is flowing underneath them, and you can tell from like their fingers and flesh and stuff that they've been sort of using it to sustain themselves.
Is there any sentience left behind their mind or in their eyes?
No, your first thought.
Also, can you make it my turn?
Do you still have
Akari, Nissa, Adapi.
Do you still have mind read on?
Also, it says, can you give me dark vision? I cannot see. I still can't see. I don't know why.
Oh, that's monochromatic. Let me wiggle you.
Nope.
I can see them. Looking through your eyes, I can see them.
You can, but I can't.
You probably have GM vision on, can't they?
Oh.
There we go.
Your character had 0 for linguistics.
I don't know why.
That's what it's automatically set to.
Also,
That's your distance without light.
why is the light acting like that? It's saying that this is like a pillar or something.
Oh, it's supposed to be like a break from how the map is set up, but I don't know. There's a version of the map where this is a hole, so I don't know.
Weird. Okay. But is there like, can I tell whether or not like they are going to be like?
You can.
Is there
You can
anything
tell
behind their eyes?
There's thoughts, but it's just pain, hunger, pain, and who is looking at you guys as
The. Hmm. Can I tell this might be vampirism agitated by Presidium?
You can tell that they don't seem to be regular creatures by any means. They don't seem unnatural, almost exoplanar.
Gotcha. Alright. Well, if that is the case, I will. Of course, I've already went in. I will cast. Here's the. Ah, there it is. Okay.
Those who are next up, go ahead and have a plan for your turn. Picard is
All right.
whatever you think you might be able to have.
I will. I will go ahead and firebolt the one in front of me. Oof.
There's a fight. There are these 2 creatures inside one of the rooms. Yes.
I assume an 11 misses.
Wait, so you saying they
did?
turned around and just started coming at us?
Yeah.
Oh.
And nobody can tell by their thoughts that they are long gone, and at this point nobody is just putting them out of their misery.
Okay. Okay.
But the 11 hits.
Yes.
Okay.
How much damage?
I'm rolling that now, but if for some reason it's taking a long time. There we go.
What's the 2 at?
That's what I care about.
Oh, I rolled an attack. My bad. Hold on. Disregard that. Good thing I got that nat 1 out of the way.
Was that in your room at first?
15. Against this one. Oh.
Wait. No. That's
I was about to say, if it only took 7, the... oh no. Resistance 8?
Well, resistance half.
Kiari, we can't hear you. I can hear
Yes,
you
they
talking
do
up
have
there, but you
resistance.
keep going quiet.
So, yeah, they do have resistance.
Resistance is just half.
Yeah.
Ah,
This is 5e. If it's resistance, they take half damage.
well then. I am not quite done. I need to find my sheet again. There it is. Alright then. Is that my only bonus reaction skill? It is. But I could quicken a spell. No, I don't want to waste that right now. I will hex the other one. And I'll hex its... Ooh. I'll hex its... strength. And that'll be my turn. Don't hold back. They're in pain and their misery.
Okay.
Here, we can't hear you either.
I'll have Bakari move. Okay. I can't really say anything. I'm just gonna pass my turn.
This,
Yep. Oh, hello.
Good evening.
They're mutated beyond repair by Presidium and they're in pain. And their minds are gone.
I can only see one of them.
Technically you can see both, but for some reason the map is being weird.
I mean, yeah, it is being weird. It is being weird indeed. It's saying that there's a pillar or something in the middle.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I'm going to cast Acid Splash because I can hit both of them. Hit. I believe. I could do an Eldritch Blast.
I can see!
There we go. There we go, we can see!
This one's hexed.
oh, I know why there's a circle there. It's for other reasons.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna use the Acid Splash on them. Oh no, they are within 5 feet of each other. They're 10 feet within each other.
I'm surprised they haven't tried to eat each other yet.
You're gonna have to use Self Blast then. Yeah, one at each.
You don't have to cast a spell again. You can just hit the attack button in multiple times in chat.
Right.
And a 6 will not hit.
Right.
Go ahead
At
and
least
roll
I hit
damage.
one. So 4. 4 damage.
So not immune to, or not resistant to magic, which is fire so far.
Eldrick is evidently useful. And
Oh,
I'm pretty
Eldritch
sure that,
Blast is not stable.
and that's about all I could do. Pretty sure that's all I can do. Because I moved, I attacked.
Do you have anything for bonus action?
Not really. Except for being able to hide if I wanted to.
There
Just
is
know
nowhere to
that
hide
with
in
both
here.
of you there, no one else will be able to get into the space.
But so you're
Well,
kind of
they can get
blocking
in,
the
but it's
door.
just difficult terrain.
This got pushed by us.
Next up, our
Yeah, I think.
Scorching Ray.
Scorching Ray.
You do have it prepared today. Good.
I always have it.
Oh, yeah, it's one of your last
Well,
ones.
you can check it. Try against it.
Do note that they
Creep in
did.
the fire.
Do note that they did discover that it is resistant to fire.
Oh, it's resistant. Oh, okay. Well, what if it was a healing spirit? No. The melting rebel. mushroom. Still be one of there were some bugs that were eating the flesh. Can I do
You have-
infestation with those?
I mean, yeah, you need bugs as one of the material components.
I remember collecting them off the way.
You do have a jar of bugs. It might be like
I just throw random potions at them.
but your unidentified potions that you picked up. If you never took the time to take it to an alchemist or anything, just throw them at them and see what happens. I don't see it.
Loot. What if they're just hungry? Do you have any meat?
I don't know if you have any questions on you.
I have my poisonous ammunition. I can fire it.
You only have 3 of them. I'll probably, well, I would say probably don't necessarily need to use the poisonous ammunition. And it's no, you only have the one attack. It's, I fired the rifle. You killed one.
It's a good thing I do not have physical ears. I don't know about my compatriots, though.
You guys all hear the loud sound of the rifle firing off in a small enclosed room.
We have every other option.
Mana and Nissa, you have disadvantage on hearing based perception check for the next few minutes.
Who does?
Mana and Nissa.
I have technically goo ears. Going to go. Boom, boom. And use both of my attacks. Swing my flail around. $16 to hit. For 10 force damage. And he definitely hits for another 10 force damage.
Alright. As you swing your flail around, you smash its chest into the and send it drilling into the wall, and like in the same motion, you allow your partner to circle back using that same momentum to bring the flail down on its head, crushing it.
Oh yeah, you're right. I did forget that the flow does launch people backwards.
Oh, initiative is over.
They're dead.
Cool.
The Darby asks, are they the only ones?
There's only 2 in here right now.
Okay,
This
is there a way to
seems a
detect?
lot like a prison to me.
It is a prison.
Alright, we can't hear.
It's a prison inside of a prison inside of the world that we live in.
Nobody within your mind is just like, please lower your voice.
But I'm talking in a normal voice.
Trust, you are not.
Movement is set to combat turn. It is currently not your turn.
That's okay. I can do this.
Yay.
Other than the grate upon the floor, is there anything else of note in this room?
You will note that there's not really a lot to this room. The biggest thing is the grate and the 2 bodies. And you can tell that the bodies are starting to dissolve, like they're dissolving away into like a.
Is there anything on?
Ashen like cow.
Is there anything on their person?
No.
Hello?
He said no.
They hold nothing. They have nothing.
While they're looking there, I'm gonna peek this door up here.
May they find freedom in death.
Stealth check. Nine. Yeah, I am not super stealthy.
Do you want your call to peek it?
You see a
I've already
head
really-
and it's off. Can't really see anything.
Alright, I'll just open it.
Arrows fly down the hallway.
Shunk. Dead.
I'm coming.
It's.
Pass.
I am gonna get my dagger back out, so I'm putting some light out.
There is a room off to the side. Be careful when you pass it.
Yeah.
Because the door looks open.
Dobat sees movement. There's another. Because yes, you were slightly too slow there, Keontae.
Are you going to engage them?
I do apologize, Bakari, that you had to witness that.
I mean, I can. Do you just want to wipe everything that's in here?
We want to minimize the amount of things that can follow up on us. Nothing in here seems to be people anymore.
So I did see. So just to make sure, Keontae, that wasn't you just messing around. I did see one in there.
You did see movement, yes.
I'm gonna ready an Eldritch Blast around the corner.
Oh dear.
A person. A person.
Oh.
Help! I've been tied
What
up
do I
here
s-
for so long. I'm so thirsty.
Insight.
Is that the priest?
Please.
Insight.
Yeah,
I am
that's
gonna
insight.
inspiration that. Where's my inspiration at?
Nobody, are you picking anything up?
I guess it depends. Do I have my detect thoughts still up? Or I guess in
15.
general, yeah.
From what you can tell, they are desperate. Their words are filled with fear of not having
Yep.
the fear of lack. They're just
Yep. Sounds hungry to me.
Please.
So,
There's-
the guys could look over nobody. So is detect thought still up?
Yes, the check box is still up.
Do I hear anything?
Yeah.
Thirsty. The priest. Sweet prophecy. I'm so thirsty. Please.
So you
Well,
at the moment.
I'll probe deeper.
Water or blood? You tell me.
I will say Dobat still has the energy charged for Eldritch. It's a.
Do we want to release vampires into the society?
Is this a vampire? Is the question.
No. I mean, the rest of them probably are.
If they are, hopefully it's sunlight when we get outside and they just come outside and dissipate.
And if no,
And if it's not, we point them towards the enemy.
My perspective is, if they lie about it, we kill them. If they're straight with us, they're fine.
well, I mean,
But
if vampires
We do
are
have
down
to
here
keep
drinking
in
the
mind-
same runoff blood water that the heart is requiring, then when the blood stops and they realize that water isn't the same water that they'd been drinking, then who's to say that they won't just go after everybody else to receive that thirst?
Well, we have to cross that bridge later. So what is? Nobody yet.
they have to roll a will save.
There's not a roll that I could do that could make sense to that.
Not really, because you're kind of. It's kind of everyone's like, there's no other way forward.
you delve deeper, the priest prompts that we would be. But then he locked me in here, tied me up, left me die of thirst.
What is the
Told me
nature
I
of
could
that?
be another's embrace one more time. I would never go on.
Am I able to gauge what the nature of that thirst is?
It seems to be thirsting it doesn't seem to be thirsting for water.
Yeah. Your
Anything
call.
worth listening to?
Tell me, who is your mother? Nobody watches her with knowing eyes.
She is all of our mothers. We all are given a chance to enter into her warm embrace. Feel her move beneath our fingers. Is to taste of her. All we need to sustain ourselves.
What did she mean? But in her mind, what flashed in her mind when she said to drink of her?
You see several individuals, humanoids, elves, those dwarves, gnomes, those dragonborn, lizard folk. You see them all gathered around gathered around a large bowl, and above them you can see they're all reaching up towards the beating heart that looking in a large skeleton of a ceiling. And you see them reaching up, touching the stars, and feeling it, watching it move beneath their fingers. And you see the eyes of the empty skull just dimly glowing at it. And you watch as they sink their fangs into the heart and break deeply.
Question: Is this the
I can't hear you, Lex, if you're trying to talk to me. Oh, okay.
if that's the case, is that the similar thing of what we saw before we came in here, of the where the giant body used to be?
Yes. It seems to be one of the same.
Interesting.
And now that you think about it, the layout of this space seems to be very similar to the temple that you guys were in previously. That there's more doors, like there's extra rooms and extra spaces aside from the corridors that you found.
He will relay that fact telepathically to the others. But he will also reluctantly tell them that she is indeed a vampire.
So, and Dilbert replies, "Should I fire?"
I can handle this if you're hesitant.
Well, no, he's basically asking, are we done and do I need to put her down?
Why? Hold on. Why did the priest lock you in here?
He wanted it all to himself. He wanted Mother all to himself.
Where's the priest now?
Does her mind corroborate that?
You can see the priest. They're a young team similar to Lucille, but they have like blue scales and brown feathers. Just more natural colors that you would think that like some of the Saurians and the like that are outside. You'll see that they are wearing, like you'll see a class of them wearing robes and directing people, and like you see that they will cast like a spell that burns everyone. Like they'll hold out their hand and it casts like a spell, and you'll see a flash of blinding light take through her eyes, and everyone will back off away from the mason as the priest will walk forward and take his time in filling up a large chalice with blood, drinking people in.
Interesting. Trying to think if there's any more information I can get from her.
There is something I can think of. Well, no. If we really want to ask her that. But out of game, could ask her what would actually happen if we destroyed the heart.
Would she know is the question. Or would she just go panic? No.
She freaked out. Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Well, I
freaked
said
out.
it's probably not a good idea to, but
Yeah.
I do have one other question. Where did you keep your records?
We don't have access to that room.
Just because you don't access it doesn't mean that you don't know where it is.
There's a space in the main chamber that even the priest can open. There's something in there, and we assume that it's something that those three left behind.
Did we clarify where the priest went?
We don't know.
As he said, you can sort of get a layout of, you know that through the door to the right, there is the main area.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I got a good lay of the land now.
Ask her, does she want to be free? Or does she thirst more than freedom? Keontae?
I thought you were asking someone to ask that.
I'm asking, yeah.
Nobody got what he wanted. He stopped asking questions.
Yeah.
You free me, I can drink. I can survive.
Where are you getting your drink from?
She said nothing.
But what does her mind say?
She's thinking, you can see her imagining her teeth ripping a Darby's arm off and allowing the blood to flow into her open mouth.
Nobody just starts cackling. That is indeed an interesting thought, indeed, my dear.
So, how about this? Since she didn't respond, I lift my rifle and I aim it at her forehead.
Oh, I didn't say anything. Well,
no, I know because
yet.
she didn't respond to me. She didn't respond.
But nobody will say this. She intends to kill us.
That's all I need.
And then I fire. Look, and then I fire. If that's the case, since my rifle's already up,
and I've been
since my rifle's already up, I'll fire. The second that nobody says that.
Bullet? Are you firing a regular bullet or are you firing a magic shot?
I'm firing whatever's still loaded in my rifle.
And I let my Eldritch Blast go.
So that would be the poison ammunition.
Well, you only have 3 of those. Do you want to use that for this? It's up to you if you want to. I will use it.
Don't. I've already been poised to fire the entire time.
You're saying don't use the poison ammunition?
Don't even shoot.
It's gonna take me a second to prepare more of it. It's just from herbs from what I have.
You just save your ammo. Dobat's been holding an Eldritch Blast the entire time, literally just waiting for the signal.
Well, look, I still have the rifle up. I feel like in that moment, I'm not thinking about reloading or changing. She didn't answer my question. We're already having to deal with this crap. I don't have time for this. Okay. If all she wants is to eat, I don't got time. So yes, I will. If whatever's in there is in there, you fire.
And yeah, I'll have all blasts go directly at her.
Wait, we're Eldritch blasting her while I'm not shooting?
I'm still Eldritch
blasting her. He's been holding it the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh well, then okay, then you do that. That's fine.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying is Dobat this entire time has had an Eldritch Blast charged on his right hand, waiting for the signal to fire.
Okay, well, while she focuses her eyes on my rifle, since she didn't answer.
Yeah. Okay.
If you're on, you do a side headshot. Just hold your 2 fingers up and aim.
Okay, and do I still need to attack roll or do we need to bother?
Yes, you still need to attack roll. So.
Okay, and do I need to? It is 2 beams, so make it. So it is a different attack for each beam. Okay, so attack 1, attack 2. Any problems?
The first one hits, the second one, and she yanks her body out of the way. She had enough movement on. You can see that her stomach is impaled on one of the wall spikes, and her arms and legs are chained to the wall. But she has enough movement that you can tell that if you got too close to her, she definitely could have grabbed you. Now that you've seen how much movement she has.
And so only 1 does damage.
So then I fire. I'm already aimed headshot.
5 damage on the blast.
Nobody within Mana's mind. It's cute how much they trust me.
You see, despite both attacks hitting, it does not seem to have done a lot of damage. She's definitely hurt, but you can see that her wounds are healing slightly.
Alright, let's play ball. Alright, is initiative about to be rolled, or can I do another thing?
Yeah, your hit too. It's just you can use your ammunition here down to target just regular ammo, but your weapon is also counted as a weapon, so you can fire off fire from it.
You said these things are.
Well, this is a different creature than there's more.
I thought that.
Well, the fire damage will still do still does the same thing.
As a regular,
Because you
I'm not loading powder or whatever into these bullets in this instant moment. So I was asking, my English.
Okay. Can I do another thing?
Okay, they have to make a decent So, from what you guys can tell, so this is a true blue vampire, and your regular weapons and spell attacks, it's going to take a lot to take her down. You would use up a lot of their time and resources if you try and kill her rapidly.
Well, I was gonna ask. My radiant crown can do radiant damage. Does that count as sunlight damage for the purposes of a vampire weakness?
And can I just slice her head off with the sword?
You want to get close to her?
If you get that closer, she has a chance of grabbing you.
It would be nice if I can use my whip and wrap it around the sword. And whip the sword at her. I'm strong enough.
There's a thing. Okay, because the Darby has a lot of different items. So let me see if
I know.
the Darby has a thing that could.
Well, that's why I was asking. Like, can my radiant crown's radiant damage do it?
There aren't. So when it comes
I have Renji's sword.
they're not vulnerable to radiant damage. It's only sunlight damage that does radiant damage too. You know?
That's what I was trying to see. Is like, does this crown? Because it actually it uses sun power.
You guys can give me a Arcana or Religion check to see if you know enough about vampires to find an alternative way of thinking. that doesn't use a lot of resources.
Check.
Arcana or religion?
Honestly, we
Can I
could
do-
probably just leave her.
You can just leave her. She is
Yeah.
chained up and cannot escape.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna take too much to kill her.
I will
Yeah,
let
but
you
if-
know that the main atrium should be through that door. So, the question is, should we backtrack and go the other way around, or go ahead and go through?
What if I just gave her blood?
I don't think we should bother going around the other side unless we're clearing it out.
That's a no.
Yeah, so you want to feed a vampire blood, which is basically going to empower it, which means it could break free, which means it then turns into an initiative.
Well, actually, that might
Yeah.
work.
Yeah. Best just
I don't want
leave
to hear
her-
this thing screaming for a few minutes. If I do heat metal.
Yeah, let's just leave.
Will tell basically everyone about what I've learned, except for the fact that I learned where the secret archives is. I will only relay that information to Mana. And Bakari, actually.
But yeah, I think with all the noise we've been making, any time that we spend in doing other things, we'll just. And if we're not going to take the time to kill this one, then we need to be as ready as possible for dealing with whatever our main threat is here.
The priest
Yeah.
will probably be the one standing in our way. And if he has spent this time drinking from said heart, he's going to be formidable.
So, why not figure out what can kill them?
Well, the usual suspects. And
Would you
holy
know,
light,
the-
light tends to be a common weakness of theirs, or at the very least, they're not particularly strong against it.
Did you roll an Arcana for me for
I can.
I got a 14.
I got a 10, but I'm saving my last inspiration because I am about out of inspiration points.
Because you're greedy.
Well-
To the vampire.
what?
I mean, all I need is a short rest. And if I'm not greedy, it's just they don't give you a lot of points. I have exactly 4 bardic inspiration, and I've been fairly good with.
I got an 11. Oh, right.
I mean, do you want to take a 30-minute rest while we bash your head in?
I mean, if y'all just want to try and do that.
Mana, with page 14, you know that you know 2 main things. They can't enter residences without being allowed to by one of the occupants, and you know that they are they're weak to sunlight.
So the stuff that we already knew. So is this a resident?
Oh, well, yeah. You also will probably know that they can be filled with running water.
Oh, I could do that.
Yeah, let's do that for now. We can backtrack and come back to her later.
Can we
Let's
test
save-
it out?
I was gonna say let's
I don't
save
think we have any
resources.
water.
Don't we always have water? And isn't this why we have spells?
Do you have create
I
food,
don't-
food and water?
I have
Um,
Or
Keontae.
create?
you have shape water, prepared, and
Which lets you interact with water, but doesn't create it if memory serves.
I didn't say anything about create water. You said, oh, it can be killed by running water.
Yeah. Where
Flowing.
you can-
I don't know. We have water.
Enough.
If we carry water to a tomb,
What do they need carry?
running
Yeah.
water.
We're trying to kill a vampire, and for that we would need running water, or that's as far as anybody knows outside of sunlight.
if you have water, safe water does allow you to instantaneously or arterialize change the flow of the water as you direct up to 5 feet in any direction.
So it becomes running water.
Yes.
Non-stagnant water.
Yeah. Where are you getting
I
enough
do-
water?
I do have the
What do you
daylight.
mean? Who said there has to be a certain amount of water? It could be a drip of running water. If that's something that helps, then why not? Why not travel? Why not? Why wait until we get all the way to?
So you don't have daylight.
I do.
Do y'all need me to cast create water?
You can.
Oh, you
Look,
Creating water would make enough water that you could create a circle of running water and kill them with that.
and we would need enough water, so we have to store and save that water so it could be used later. Like, what's her face from that one show?
What level
you-
spell is that?
Water.
Create water is a first level spell. I have it.
Oh, so you've got quite a few spell slots then, probably. If you want to burn that resource to test it out, I would just assume save it for the boss fight that's probably on the other side of this door.
I mean, I can give it a go if that's what y'all think's the best bet.
I mean, it's a weakness we know of. It's just, do we want to test it on a person that is chained to the wall, or do we want to save that for the boss fight?
Would it make a difference if we don't know if it works or not?
With safe water, you can bring the water that's created by create water with you.
Oh, okay.
Just
I mean,
make a ball
when
of
you
water
create
and-
water,
Can't hear you, Kiari.
I say let's just go in and kill her. Okay?
that's
Alright, spinning water buzzsaw.
Alright, so with the combined might of Adarbi and Bakari, you create a puddle of water and turn it into a spitting disc of water that slowly melts this poor chained vampire who's been chained here for so long. So she hasn't gotten to see the outside forever.
And
So
she
long.
never will.
Such a
we don't care about the
such
outside
a
world.
tragic life. Oh,
It
what a
wasn't
world.
tragic.
What a world.
Is that somebody
tragic.
saying that?
What a world. What a world.
No, that's Keontae trying to make us feel bad for not freeing her, when if we freed her it would have been initiative and we probably would have dropped somebody.
I mean, it
I
is what
doubt
it
it.
is. I'm not worried about it. Whatever consequences come.
Well, given that she was fairly resistant to the basic magics.
Alright. When
You
she
mean the
dies,
two spell?
her body, you will, like, you can sort of melt her body away, and you'll see a red stone drop from her chest.
I go over and pick it up.
It's warm to the touch.
I assume it's a bloodstone.
Of a sort.
But it's actually that's interesting because I don't think they have marks.
Well,
A Darby does.
Okay, never mind.
So a
Yeah.
Darby would get a medium size. But
So, you said it's a large bloodstone that fell from her?
it's a large red stone. It doesn't seem to be a bloodstone. So, like looking at the one in your hand, clear red, this is a warm red stone about the size of a heart.
Is this her heart? Ooh, let's
Can I tell what it is?
let's check out some more. Never mind. I'm sorry. That was
Can I
insane.
tell what it is?
You have no idea what this could be. You've never heard of vampires having a stone or anything inside of them.
Because how many people kill him?
Do either nobody or Mana recognize it? I guess nobody. I don't know.
You do not recognize it. It is a very strange thing. It's like it seems warm to the touch, and it doesn't have any external markings on it, which would indicate some kind of magic item. There's no magical. You would expect from the first era, early first era, or Age of Gods stuff. You would probably expect there to be mana lines drawn on things to indicate their functionality as a magic item, but you see none of these mana circuits on this device or this object. It seems to just be a red stone.
Oh, well, cool. I'll just toss it in a bag.
Alright, we toss it
Or,
in stone.
or have it send it to the necklace.
Alright then.
Alright.
Shall we?
Alright, let's go. Well, we figured out work. What we need to do with this water that's still swirling here.
Just take it with you.
Well, yeah, like a book bag?
Well,
You can
apparently
shape
with
it
your
into whatever you want.
Well, it's a book bag now.
Alright, Dorothy makes herself a water backpack.
Water
and
backpack.
It'll stay in that shape for 1 hour.
I thought it was
Damn, we gotta move
concentration.
fast.
It
Can't we
is-
just put it inside of a jar?
It is not concentration.
So we can put it inside of a jar?
If you have a container big enough, this is about
I'm
10
sure.
gallons of water.
I have a bathtub inside of the
So
house.
you
That's
then have to take
very
it into
far
the
away
house.
from being able to use it.
So you then have
We'll-
to take it into the
We're probably
house.
going to be using it soon.
Just keep it as a bag.
Just for now? Okay.
Yeah.
So for like 30 minutes, but after if we don't make it in time,
If
put it
you,
in there.
if you want, you can also freeze it.
And I'd still have a book bag, but it'd be dripping down my back.
Well, it doesn't melt normally.
Oh.
It's just become ice and will stay that way regardless of outside.
I could do that.
For an
I've-
hour, or
I've-
if you dismiss it as a action.
I've created turn water into ice before. Mm-hmm. Plenty
So
of
Barbie
fun.
makes yourself an ice backpack.
Ice backpack.
Alright.
Let's get this moving.
Before we open the door, nobody will say casually, I would suggest closing your eyes. As he'll cast daylight upon his halo.
Oh,
You hear the sound of an angelic choir.
I'm gonna go ahead and have my frost sword out, and I'm gonna ignite my crown.
Yeah, open the door.
Boom!
Breach it clear, breach it clear.
I'll unpause it real quick so you guys can photo.
Yeah, let's get. Once you get into the room, don't move. Just get everyone in the room. Breach and clear, breach and clear.
Hold on. Could you put the light on my token?
60 foot.
60. There should be 60 feet of bright light. And sheds an additional 60 feet of dim.
I'll make her a light.
This doesn't look like the main chamber to me. This more looks like a waiting area for the main chamber.
Alright, so you hear when you guys get get inside, you hear a voice using your heads. Welcome. No, I'm not like that. Welcome. It seems like new supplicants have come to sup from the mother's chest.
Ew.
Do you wish to join me?
Did you guys stay down here this long and decide to talk like this? Ew.
It is okay. I welcome everyone.
Your mother's never popped you on the
show
head
us the
before.
way.
Alright.
Is there a save we're about to have to make?
You will see 2 levers. If you would please open the door.
I'll hold the
Everyone
sword
get
up.
ready.
I think we should find the priest before we enter there.
Who is
Priest is
saying
on the
all
other
this
side.
again?
Also, we only have so long for these spells, for some of these spells.
Who
of
is
course.
saying this?
Daylight lasts for an hour.
You know what I'm saying?
It seems to be some entity on the other side of the large set of doors in front of you.
It seems kind of stupid that we're walking right towards them when they're telling us to come feed them. Alright, we're going in.
Fire in the hole.
Can't we just fill this place with water? We need more water.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Okay. Once everybody is
How about-
ready, me and
how
Nick
about
will
we-
do the levers.
We open the door and
Oh.
we just rush the water all the way into the room.
Oh, hello.
Oh.
Welcome,
Not.
children.
What do we see?
You
As
see
bright lights spill the Rude.
You see in front of you a rather large feathered serpent, and wearing the loose. It looks like they took down tapestries and have fastened it around their body in some semblance of a priest robe.
I think we just found the priest.
Before we go any further, Keontae, I do have a quick question.
Yes.
Ping for Ocarina. Is it behind him?
Above and behind him, you see a large skeleton, fanged mouth. So inside, between the teeth, you see your flute, your instrument, your phylactery, and in its left eye, you see a very large blood crystal glowing very brightly. And you see, as you look down the body, you see the ribcage is open, and a large beating black heart, different than the one that it's the same but different than the one that nobody saw in their reading the vampire's mind. And
So
you
there's
see
probably another
a
one.
steady stream of this purplish ichor flowing into the basin and overflowing out into out into the grates and cracks that's along the floor, and presumably into the water that runs beneath this temple.
Oh, lovely.
So now we've got some problems on our hand.
And we'll figure out those problems next time.
So that means I'm gonna have to try to get that flute out of her mouth.
Well, wait, is it in her mouth?
It's in the skeleton.
Where would
In
the
the mouth?
skeleton be map-wise?
It would. You guys can't really see it, but there's like a big hourglass that at the back of the room that's spilling out blood. That's stand in for the skeleton.
Okay, so it's way in the back.
Be able to
Yeah, I'm-
reach that.
Yeah, we'll probably have to get it later after we deal with the feathered serpent in the room.
Well, here's my question for you. With what you know, how much of a boon would it be for you to have it right now?
What do I know about if I had it?
You would be able to keep it safe, and if you were to meet your untimely death, you will be well around it.
So it will take some time, but I'll regenerate.
Yes. Yes, you can.
So if
So
I-
there's no
voluntarily-
immediate benefit to getting it.
Not really.
Yeah, there's no real immediate benefit, but
Dobat's gonna want to
having
get
it
it before
gives
we
you the
leave.
option to not have to revive in Layla's tomb.
Okay, I was going to see if it was worth burning a spell slot to teleport you over there.
Nah, I could. If I am that desperate, I can run over, hop, and grab it probably. But at the moment, it is just, hey, it is there. I can get that and then potentially fix myself, or I have my phylactery back.
Well,
And it also has
you-
other story importance later.
okay. Well, I guess before this shindig gets started, is there anybody that wants me to teleport them to a position in the room?
You mean like behind the serpent
Yeah.
dragon
Or
thing?
up onto the hourglass if you want to have high ground on them.
That might be good for John if he's gonna spell snipe.
It'd be great if we had like meat and we can throw it and see how fast the serpent was.
I think the serpent will probably be insulted by that action.
Given how intelligent it is,
Well, you want to go talk to it?
it's talking to us already.
Oh, it is? Where did I miss? I've been here this entire
What
time.
was the voice that was talking in your mind?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Made several comments.
I don't remember.
Uh-huh. So yeah, that sounds like it's gonna be a fun fight. Glad I've already
Well-
got the crown ignited though.
Well, I mean, so far, since he hasn't described its skin burning, it's probably not actually a vampire.
You talking about that big dragon thing?
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, it could be a vampire, and we just haven't gotten close enough for the light to burn it. That's not what we gotten so far.
Oh yeah, well,
But I think one thing we should definitely take advantage of is people's movements. We definitely don't need to group up unless you have something that actively benefits the people around you.
I will also ask, do you want me to run full? Do you want me to run my transformed state?
No. Unless you are going to sit back and snipe, no. The radius on it is too big for what we can see in the room. So you would just be forcing everyone else to also be ranged if you were melee.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Oh, no,
I would
blood
say
donate.